Breaking today, Prince William doubles down. According to multiple sources, it's now a matter of when, not if, he strips Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their royal titles.
On February 12, 2026, Buckingham Palace issued a statement that sent shockwaves through the United Kingdom and royal watchers worldwide. The statement, formal yet undeniably pointed, confirmed that Prince William had officially refused to validate the private DNA report submitted by Prince Harry. A report meant to prove that Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor is biologically Harry's son, and therefore eligible for reinstatement in the Royal Household Register. But this wasn't an ordinary act of fraternal skepticism. This was an institutional blockade, a declaration that no child, not even one claiming royal descent, would be granted reintegration into the line of succession without forensic-level verification conducted under Crown jurisdiction. In short, William wants a second opinion, not from just any lab, but from the monarchy's own intelligence apparatus. The question echoing through palace halls is chilling. He's your son, but is he ours? The drama began publicly when Prince Harry's legal team submitted a massive file to Clarence House late last week. The document package was reportedly 72 pages long, and it wasn't thrown together overnight. It included a DNA test from a California lab confirming Harry's paternity of Archie with over 99.999% probability. There was a sworn affidavit from Meghan Markle detailing her pregnancy timeline from 2018 to 2019, ultrasound records from a private obstetrician based in Beverly Hills, a copy of Archie's birth certificate, even a notarized statement from a Portland hospital staff member. The purpose was crystal clear. Harry wants to reestablish Archie and Lilibet as formal members of the royal family after years of absence, and clear their path for restoration within the royal lineage and privileges. This move comes as Harry has expressed a desire to return to the UK following reports of his separation from Meghan. He's trying to bring his children home, back into the fold, back into the institution he spent years publicly destroying. But William's response was coldly forensic. He immediately reconvened the Sovereign Succession Security Council, a dormant advisory group tasked with verifying lineage integrity in times of dispute. Within hours, William's office issued a royal freeze on Archie's integration attempt, citing significant irregularities and unresolved contradictions. Palace aides revealed the exact basis for William's objections in a 6-point internal memo, now known as the Bloodline Files. These are forensic red flags that have never been properly answered. First, multiple images of Meghan Markle during her pregnancy appear to show wildly differing belly sizes on the same date. Royal investigators have confirmed the timestamps. The palace's media forensics team insists angle and clothing cannot account for the differences, fueling years-old speculation that a prosthetic moon bump may have been used. Second, unlike royal births for William and Catherine's children, there is no signed confirmation from the royal obstetricians regarding Meghan's labor or delivery. No hospital discharge records have ever been filed with the royal archives. Third, Archie's birth certificate was amended nearly a month after issuance, replacing Rachel Meghan Markle with Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. While Meghan's camp claimed it was palace-directed, William has called the change unprecedented and unexplained, noting that Catherine's full legal name remains unchanged on all 3 of her children's certificates. Then there's the Windsor Castle photo that launched 1,000 conspiracy theories. The first image of Archie has long been under scrutiny. Lighting experts confirmed the image was taken with studio-grade equipment, and the composition was described by palace staff as more vogue than verite. The event was closed off to traditional press photographers, which raised immediate questions. Why the secrecy? Why the controlled environment? But the most damning evidence sits in a financial transaction. In May 2019, a $500,000 payment was traced from Arkwell LLC to a fertility clinic near the Mexican border known for surrogacy services and absolute confidentiality. The transaction occurred 5 days before Meghan's official birth announcement. The clinic, according to insiders, specializes in full-service private gestational packages. Perhaps most explosive, A classified audit by former MI6 cyber cryptologists discovered that the Archwell transaction contained encrypted notes referencing a non-disclosure agreement between the clinic and a third party. These notes were flagged as indicators of a concealed gestational agreement. William, known for his calm but firm disposition, has reportedly told aides that this is not a rejection of his brother. This is a firewall to protect the monarchy's constitutional credibility. But privately, the tension is boiling over. He has halted the re-entry of Harry's children into the royal registry until a Crown-certified DNA audit is conducted within the United Kingdom. Harry has accused William of weaponizing bureaucracy to delay what he insists is a legitimate claim. And that's where the California lab comes into play. At the center of the storm sits Horizon Gene Diagnostics, a boutique testing firm in Santa Barbara, 30 minutes from Montecito. According to Harry's team, this is where a DNA test concluded with 99.999% probability that Harry is Archie's father. But William's camp cast doubt immediately. Palace officials note samples were hand-delivered by Meghan's former chief of staff, not through any verified chain of custody. Horizon Gene isn't accredited by the UK's Royal College of Pathologists or recognized under ISO 17025, the international standard for forensic labs. Sources say the operation appeared custom-tailored to achieve a result, not discover truth. Oversight was handled by attorney Douglas Hall, an Oregon-based solicitor specializing in parental rights. Hall oversaw the test and filed a petition requesting restoration of royal protections based on the result. But Hall's involvement is now under scrutiny after a leaked email from his office dated January 22 was obtained. The subject line, "We need optics, not science." The message reportedly said, if Horizon Gene won't expedite results, find a lab willing to certify pre-analysis validity. It doesn't have to be bulletproof. It just needs to look unimpeachable. Let that sink in. That's not truth-seeking. That's evidence manufacturing. Now the matter has escalated to the highest level. The Royal Commission for Lineal Ethics and Continuity, established in 1975 but never before activated in public view, has been fully convened for the first time in living memory. Their task is to determine whether Archie and Lilibet meet the minimum standard of legal, moral, and ceremonial legitimacy required for royal standing. This isn't just about DNA. This is about trust, tradition, and continuity in the age of digital manipulation. The Commission has requested access to all birth certificates, travel logs, surveillance records, and Archwell financial transfers. If the Commission concludes that the children's births were not consistent with the standards set by royal succession laws, the fallout will be seismic. Archie and Lilibet would be permanently removed from the register. Any title claims, even honorary, would be legally extinguished. Future state visits, jubilee rolls, or ceremonial inclusion would be barred. Inheritance rights from Diana's trust could be nullified or rerouted. More gravely, Prince Harry himself may be stripped of his HRH styling, as some members of the Commission view his actions as potential misrepresentation of lineage to obtain institutional benefits. Meanwhile, a leaked travel manifest from Heathrow lists a private jet scheduled to land February 14th. The registered passengers: one adult male traveling as Henry Mountbatten Windsor and two minor children. Departure from California. No Meghan, no security, no press. Insiders suggest Harry may be returning to the UK alone with Archie and Lilibet. It's a last-ditch effort to show the children belong not just by blood, but by presence. While Charles is alive, there's hope. Once William takes the throne, that door slams shut. Meghan Markle has maintained conspicuous silence, but is reportedly preparing a recorded interview to drop within hours of the verdict. The interview, filmed at her Montecito estate, is expected to include an emotional defense of her motherhood. Reports suggest she'll claim the investigation is rooted in misogyny and institutional gatekeeping. I carried my children, I gave birth to them, and now they're being erased. The production will be distributed directly via YouTube and Instagram. The palace is bracing for impact. Prince William, meanwhile, is preparing his own response. A draft statement has reportedly been completed for release within 24 hours of the decision. Sources say the tone is firm and unflinching. At one point, he reportedly says this decision was made with duty, not malice. I would rather carry public backlash than risk the erosion of royal truth. Those close to him say he's made peace with the consequences, even losing Harry forever. The decision is being finalized by 3 individuals only: Prince William, Princess Anne, and the Lord Chancellor. 2 brothers, 2 children, 1 bloodline, one question that will define the monarchy for a generation. Does birth alone make you royal, or must the crown recognize you first? The answer is coming, and it will change everything.